Hi everybody, hope you're fitting well. We're going to do a side Pilates exercises today with a few stretches. If you've got an elastic band that we normally use in the class, use it. If not, tie will do. Okay, we're going to go onto your side. You need either a mat or towel will do. If you've got any problems with the necks or shoulders, roll up the towel, put it onto the neck as you stretch out. Okay, so we'll just start stretching the bottom arm out. Relax the head, add the towel if you need to. Okay, so stretching out, knees are pinned together, ankles pinned together, hips are nice and stacked, abs are pulled in towards that navel. Remember, as we're doing the warm-up, navel comes in towards the spine, little curve in the back, palms in front. Make sure you don't drop the shoulder, keep that chest nice and open so you're rolling the shoulder back. Okay, so you're going to stretch out. Think about that stretch coming all the way from the fingers all the way down to the toes. So keeping those abs in, deep breath in, breathing out, stretch it out. And slowly coming back. Again, breathing out, stretch out, right. Stretch and slowly come back. So right from the fingers all the way down to the toes, point the toes. Breathing out, stretch and slowly coming back. Remember, knees are pinned together. Hips are staying nice and stacked, so don't roll the hips back, don't drop them forward, keep them nice and level. Breathing out and in to come back. Okay, if you feel as though you can take it up from there, second level arm to the side, still keeping those abs pulled in, keeping that little curve in the back. So breathing out as you stretch. Remember that stretch is coming all the way from the fingers to toes. So that's your second level. Third level, arms up towards the ceiling, or fourth level, take the arm over the head. So the further you take the arm away, the harder you're going to have to work those abs to keep that balance. Remember, that core posture is giving you that balance, keeping those abs in, little curve in the back. If you feel as though you can take it up from there, 3 little pauses as you stretch out, then release. Stretching out. So breathing out as you stretch. Breathing in to come back. Keep those abs pulled in. Remember, you don't have to add those pulses if you don't want to. Just stay with a single stretch. 2 more. Last one. And slowly take it all the way back down. This time you're going to add a top kick. So deep breath in, breathing out. Both legs come up. Top leg into a kick. Just take it to hip level. Knee comes back and then take it all the way back down. Again, breathing out. Breathing in, keeping those abs pulled in, little curve in the back. Remember, if you need to take the arm down a level, take it down a level. If you need a bit more support to keep that balance. Okay, if you feel as though you can take it up from there, you haven't got any problems, keep that bottom leg up from the mat, just adding that top kick. Remember, if you've got problems with your back, stay at that first level, taking both legs back down, still keeping that stretch going. Think about that stretch coming all the way from the fingers all the way down to the toes. Two more. Okay, and bring the legs back together and slowly back down. Okay, bring the knees in this time. On a diagonal, so again, keeping those abs pulled in, keeping that little curve in the back. Relax the arm down in front again. Try not to crunch the chest in. Try and keep it nice and open so those shoulders are nice and relaxed. Okay, you're going to rotate from the hips, opening the knees. Deep breath in, breathing out, rotate, keep your feet together and slowly bring it all the way back. Breathing out, rotate, so you're getting that rotation from the hip. Slowly come back, keeping those abs pulled in tight, keeping that little curve in the back. So just mobilising into the hip, breathing out and into come back. If you feel as though you can take it up from there, rotate full, then just halfway, full rotation, halfway. So again, just taking it up to where you feel comfortable. If you feel as though you need to come all the way back, come all the way back. Remember, if you've got problems with your back, stay at that first level. Rotation, keeping those hips nice and level. So try not to rotate the hips back, keep them nice and level, keep those abs in. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and bring the legs all the way back together. So again, keeping those abs in, keeping that little curve in the back. This time take that leg up to hip level, bring that knee in, and then stretch out, point the toes, knee comes in, and then stretch back out. So keeping that knee at hip level, knee comes in, so try not to take it too far out, don't rotate, keep it nice and level with the hip, knee comes in, squeeze and stretch back out. If you feel so, you can take it up from there, 3 little pulses, and then stretch back out. So as you stretch back out, try and think about somebody pulling on that leg, making it nice and long, keeping those abs pulled in tight. Keep that going. Two more. Last one. And stretch out and slowly bring the legs back together. Just rock that top leg forward and just relax into that stretch. Okay, slowly bring the knees back together. Come up onto the elbow. Okay, so palms in line with the elbow, elbows in line with the shoulder. Keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. Keep the shoulders level, keeping those abs pulled in, keeping that little curve in the back. Knees are pinned together, ankles are pinned together, palms in front for support. You're going to lift those hips up towards the ceiling. So you're pushing the weight onto the bottom of the legs. Try and relax the neck and the shoulders. Deep breath in, breathing out, lift up, lift the hips. Slowly bring it back. So you should be taking the pressure off the elbow and the shoulder by pushing that weight onto the bottom of the legs. So again, breathing out, lift up, and breathing in to come back. So first level, palms in front for a bit of support. Second level, arm to the side. Third level, and an extra stretch with the head. Breathing out and in to come back. Again, try and relax the neck and the shoulders. Lift those hips. Push the weight down onto the legs. You shouldn't be feeling that in the shoulder. You're pushing that weight down, so taking the pressure off the neck and the shoulders. Breathing out, stretch. Breathing in to come back. 2 more. And release it, well done. And come onto the side. Make sure you've got a hold of the band. Going to roll down onto the mat. Again, sitting nice and tall, legs are hip distance apart, nice and slow. Curl down, so the back's onto the mat, then the head. So you're looking up towards the ceiling. So again, keeping those abs pulled in, keeping that little curve in the back. You should get the hand in between the mat and the lower back. You're going to add a stretch. You're going to take the band onto the right foot. Heel to the ceiling, just got that slight bend in the knee. Got that stretch shoulder in the back of the leg. Point and flex the foot. So you're mobilising into the ankle, stretching into the calf. Keep that going. Try and relax the neck and the shoulders as you hold the band. 4, 3, 2, and on, push that heel to the ceiling, hold that stretch. Remember to keep those abs in nice and tight. Okay, if you feel as though you want a harder stretch, take that left leg out, get that a little bit further stretch. Remember, making sure you haven't lost that little curve in the back. Just relaxing that left leg down. Okay, this time you're going to drop that ankle, that right ankle onto the left knee, and bring both knees in. So you should feel that stretch into the hip, into the bum, slightly into the lower back. Remember, it should feel comfortable. So any exercise should feel comfortable. And take that left leg back down, right leg back up. Hold that stretch once more. So foot flex, try and push that heel to the ceiling and release it and change in sides. Left leg this time. Heel to the ceiling, so again, keeping those abs in, little curve in the back, so you should be able to get the hand in between the mat and the lower back, point and flex the foot. So slight bend in that knee, feel that stretch all down the back of the leg. Again, try and relax the neck and the shoulders. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and one heel to the ceiling. Hold that stretch, try and relax into it. Again, if you want a harder stretch, take that right leg out, make sure that knee's in line with the hip, so you're getting that little bit extra stretch across the hips. Okay, and drop that ankle onto the right knee this time. Bring both knees in. Remember to just take it where you feel comfortable. Feeling it on that left hip this time. Into the bum, slightly into the lower back. Try and just relax into that stretch. And taking that left leg, that right leg back down, left leg back to the ceiling. Hold that stretch. Again, push that heel to the ceiling. Just release the band, just bring the knees into the chest and just have a little rock in the back. And take the legs back down, slowly push up. Okay, well done. Okay, so that's one side. You're gonna turn over, just replay again and do the opposite side.